Um, I'm very excited about what I'm hearing about this the activity in the הכולל, אהבת ישראל. It's been a few years that I was in San Diego, and I can see now what my dear friend Rav Hiram Dahan, that from then became a Rav with a smicha, and is now teaching and spreading the Torah light in this area. I want to share with you now, a few days before Rosh Hashanah, one of the very important factors that we have to know, that this factor is the most important one that refrains the tefillah of Am Yisrael to be received in the heaven. Everyone is certainly curious to know what's this factor, but you have to understand there's a fact that says Rabbi Yosef Omer, Hodu L'Hashem ki tov ki l'amcha, meaning Hodu L'Hashem shegove chovato betovato. Akadosh Baruch Hu is so merciful. He loves us much more than we love our children. So if you have to touch Chas v'Shalom any one of his children, he does it in the minimum way. Imagine that a person owes $1 million, and someone will take from him $2,000 and get rid of the whole debt. You should be grateful and thanking the utmost happiest word in the world. Or a person, Chas v'Shalom, should have had a lifetime sentence prison, and the judge is merciful, and instead of that, just give him a few weeks for the community. You should be very happy and thankful to this judge. Now imagine this person who was taken $2,000, instead of complaints, why did he take my money? I need that. I want to go to vacation or whatever. Of course, would be very disappointed, and this person doesn't want even to look at that. The person doesn't have to recognize and to be thankful and grateful. That is, the Ben Ish Chai says, "En davar ma'us mi kafui tova." The person doesn't know how to recognize. The same thing if this person was given a few weeks to works for the community instead of lifetime prison. Instead of thanking and be the happiest man in the world, he just crying, why? I have to go to vacation, I have to work. The judge doesn't want even to look at him. That's exactly what's happening with most of us. It's not a supposition, it's a fact. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu, whatever he does to a person, to spare from much, much more. And he has to do something if a person once gets smart, but he's a guy who thinks that should have killed him. Doesn't even feel. So he has to recognize that whatever HaKadosh Baruch Hu does to spare much more. And the first approach should be thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Whatever happens to a person, he should perceive through what he's struggling, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu has spared from him much more. And again, it's not a supposition. We have to believe in that because it's a fact that Hodu L'Hashem ki tov. He loves us, and when he has to do something, it's the minimum of the minimum. So through whatever a person experience, as bad as it looks, we have to understand that behind it, it's a huge Yeshua, and the person should have been the utmost happiest man in the world. Well, I'll give you a simple example. A person that has bought a new car, brand new, with the nylons. So I decided to take off the plastics the first day, but now it's raining, it's muddy, and he's a person schlepping bags. So I have a mitzvah now. What, he make dirt to the car? Never mind, double the mitzvah. So it takes him to his house, a full mitzvah, gemilut chasadim. Then when he drives back, happy and satisfied, he has flat tire. Wow, that's a mitzvah. Nice good. The rain changed the tire. So mitzvah is a schara. He complains. That's our perspective. But if we would have known that it was Chas v'Shalom on him, a Gezerah, I should have had an accident, been injured. And the merit of this mitzvah, the job is given to change the flat tire. You would have done that by dancing and singing. In fact, because you expect from him to be always b'simcha, and to know how to perceive his hasadim even through things that's in our eyes seems to be bad. That's what the Mishnah says. Kishem. We have to know it's because really behind everything, even that seems negative, it's huge hasadim. Then, if we have this approach, then we can ask whatever you want. After having thanking the judge, thank you for sparing a person a lifetime sentence, then you can please, can you admit, please, can you make easier? He will listen to you. But if you go with an approach of complaining, even crying, people crying, he won't listen to you because you didn't start by thinking, thanking. Now we're going through Rosh Hashanah, that this day about the Shabbat will decide for everyone that we need in health, happiness, parnasah, zivug. We have to understand to work on ourselves, to perceive all the nisim and iflot, the hasin that we makes with us in every single moment. And through that, the noda will be ready, which will give us eharat panim to everyone in needs. And I wish everyone should have b'zchut my holy grandfather, Sina Bavasel, Ma'ala B'Kodesh, Yaakov B'Asaram, should have everyone k'tiva v'chatima tova, b'sefer chaim tovim, בזמן תפרנס טובה, אמן כן רצון.
אמן כן רצון. ברכה בעברית לכולל, אהבת ישראל בסן דייגו, הכולל
השם
הראשון.
יעז השם שילך וישגשג מעלה בקודש, ואת השם, חפץ השם בידכם יצלח, אמן כן רצון.
אמן כן רצון. תבורך רבנו, הרב שלמה בוסו, תודה רבה. תבורך. גמר חתימה טובה.